Welcome to my overwhelming sword build, you aggressive bastards. I did not put OP in the title, even though this is extremely powerful build, because we don't have as much burst damage as we had in some of my previous builds. This is, however, such a fun build to play, probably the most fun build I've played since I've started Neo. What we are doing here is we are staying in low stance and practically dancing around our enemies, using all the skills at our disposal to get most damage out of versatility bonus and some of the other bonuses. Versatility is new effect from Benzaiten's Grace set that grants an attack buff that can go up to 9 stacks. At 9 stacks I believe it does something like 50% increased damage. For it to go such high up, we need to use many different active skills. By using only one active skill, we won't be able to raise our versatility attack buff. Stats should look something like this. Remodeled weapon to scale from Heart A, and also get Magic Scaling A+ on your weapon. Magic Scaling A+ on your weapon is probably the best scaling you can have in this particular update, because magic extends durational buffs and we're gonna need buffs to survive and do high damage. 26 points into stamina is necessary for agility B. I'm using mostly heavier armor pieces to get higher defense. Thanks to barrier we don't need to really worry about courage that much, although it is always a nice one to have. I would prefer, however, more points into constitution. Sword should be from either Benzaiten's Grace set or Inari's Grace, your choice. Attack bonus Magic A+, active skill break, melee key damage, active skill key consumption are the more important ones. Life drain active skill is optional. This is the buff I was telling you about earlier, versatility one, it's really good. Other bonuses are so-so, but versatility is the one that is truly good. Secondary set is Inari's Grace because of the elemental weapon damage. As I've said in one of my previous videos, elemental weapon damage increase by 10% goes for physical and elemental component of your damage output when you are imbued by an element. So that is quite a big increase. Try to get rage duration on your X as well. Both ranged weapons should be part of Inari and Benzaiten's Grace. Helmet that I'm using is Golden Sahi because of the water damage increase. Water is my primary element for this build. Veteran set is one of the better options for Grace sets because of damage taken mid-attack reduction. Special effects you should look out for are, as always, either elemental weapon damage or active skill damage. These would be the most important ones, then go for elemental damage taken reduction and other shenanigans. Try to also get on your boots dodge key consumption reduction. Typical stuff for accessories: poison related stuff, life recovery to Armorita absorption, elemental damage taken. Also, if you can get, try to have active skill damage or elemental damage increase. It is also fantastic if you are lucky enough to get melee damage versus either scorched, electrified or saturated enemy on accessories. Scroll that I'm using is melee key damage based one, but you can go here for whatever you have and you like. Quick bars should look something like this. Sloth, poison, weakness. Secondary one, barrier extraction, protection. Tiger running is optional. Last one needs to have quick change scroll. Since water is our primary one that we can always put on through Onibi's Soul Core, I've also added lightning and purification talisman for enemies that are resistant to water. You should always have elemental stop talismans to significantly reduce elemental damage taken. Guardian Spirit that I'm using is Usura Hicho because of dodge key consumption reduction, water damage increase and active skill key damage. All three really nice stats for this particular build. Soul Cores are Yatsuno Kami because of melee damage versus poisoned enemy, Humpty Dumpty Soul Core because of the increased attack upon using the Bloody Bastard. Last one should be Onibi's Soul Core. Whenever we use Onibi's Soul Core through yokai ability, we also get imbued elemental weapon depending on the type of Onibi's Soul Core. The one you should have slotted here is different one from the elemental talisman that you have in your quick bar. So for example, if you have lightning talisman as I do in your quick bar, then go for water based Onibi's Soul Core. Secondary Guardian Spirit is Inososao because of damage taken mid-attack reduction. There are also some other main Guardian Spirits you can use. For example, Kurama Tengu might seem like a fantastic choice, but because we don't have dodge key consumption reduction special effect from it, I would not go for it. Mizuchi is good because of the increased defense through Amrita absorption and saturation accumulation, and we also get Anima bonus through water attack. Yumehami is also good because of the melee key damage extended yokai shift, but faster key recovery does not stack with barrier. Isanagami is also not a bad choice. Increased life, increased attack when using medicine, melee damage versus saturated enemy are all nice bonuses. However, increased attack when using medicine does not stack with rage. Very important thing here is to have almost every low stance sword slot full with any kind of active skill. More active skills we have, more versatility will go up. Hold triangle slot for swords is hidden skill that can be obtained from this boss. I've tried farming him over and over again, but the bastard just won't drop it, so fuck it. Alright, now on to how to play the build. We need protection, extraction, barrier, rage buff, quick change, any kind of elemental stop talisman that is good for the fight ahead, apply element that is best for the fight, and now we need to debuff the enemy. Poison Sure Hands or Toxic Ground Fire, whichever one suits better, Sloth and Weakness. This isn't typical build of mine where you rush in and throw everything in the kitchen sink at the boss. Even though this is very aggressive build, we also have to be smart defensively. 1 or 2 active skills and then be prepared to dodge or block. Let that key recover. Rinse and repeat. It is hard to give you exact maneuvers you have to do and when, because it depends all on the boss that you are facing. We have fantastic key damage output, we have plenty of key to use dodge and all the active skills, high damage, decent survivability, and it all looks so extremely cool when we combine all these active skills together. Anyway, that would be it for this video, thank you for watching and see you soon.